guys, welcome back to Jordy's Corner. I am Jordy and this is my corner, and today we are back on our K-pop groove. And yes, we are going to talk about goals for the first half of the year. Now, when I say first half of the year, I mean my cutoff for this is going to be June 29th. That will be my last storing photo card video before my mid-year flip through, which will be somewhere in here, probably around this area, the holiday, because I'll be off of work, hopefully, depending on where I'm working. So yes, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I did want to post this video a bit sooner, but I've been sick for the last week, especially recently. So yeah, that's been the thing. So yes, here we go. I just went through all my binders and looked at just stuff that I want to get done. So our first goal is to finish matching sets. So that's just in any of my A5s, so Min Chan and Soru, Eric and Hung Jae, any of those binders where I collect 2 members or whatever. If I already have 1 member, I want to get the other card. I want to have that done, and then we'll worry about the rest of the set, right? This next one's going to be very easy, I think, but also very time consuming, and that's going to be finishing the Boys' Fantasy series. So I'm going to show you guys, if you watch. What I mean by that is I want to finish all of this. So all of this, I want to finish all of it. I've already made progress on this off camera. I want to get all of this done. If you guys didn't know, right before the end of year flip through, I did finish part 3. So, except this one card, which I might just bite that cost and just get it. So yeah, I want to finish pretty much all of this in the first half of the year, and I think it's manageable. I do. I think, because again, it's the boys. A lot of these cards are $1 or $2. So if I was to throw $100 on Poke Market and just get them done, guess what? Bam, pow, wow, we'll be good. So that is one of my major goals. That is one of the prio goals. It's I want to get the fantasy series done, and then because I want to be in the second half of the year working on Eric's front half with his older cards, but also Trigger, and then any comebacks they have, because again, they are with a new company, so I'm interested to see. So yeah, that's that. And then next on the list we have Nexi's unit cards. Right now I just need 2. NMIX's FE 304s, so they're 2024 comebacks. I want to finish both albums as soon as possible, so that's gonna be a prio. Ode, I want to finish his Exterior Heroes Ode. I want to finish his Live Lock and Troubleshooting albums. The cards are very easy to get. There may be 1 or 2 that I just don't finish in time, and that's okay because they've been out of stock for a while, or I just have to find them somewhere else, and I will. It is what it is. And then this is another prio collection, or prio one, is finish Doja Jones Perfume. I want to finish that for Jae-hung. I just want to finish it. I want to get it over with. I'm just going to bite the bullet, pay the price, get it over with, because I need only 5 more cards. So I'm halfway done already. That's why this says 5 out of 10, because I already have 5 of the 10 cards. So I just need to get the last 5, and we'll be done. This is another prio, and that is finishing Rising and Epilogue. So again, I only collect the photo books, so that's 3 sets for Rising and then 1 set for Epilogue, so that's 4 sets in total. So I want to get a move on that. Wanbin's the only one I'm really worried about, and then some of Sohee's cards as well. I may have to look other places than Poke Market for them, but also those are 2 of the more expensive members anyways. So with that knowledge, I'm willing to spend a little bit more on them than I would for Unsock or Taro, because Taro and Unsock, I've finished basically their entire sets because their cards were $1. This is another prio, and that is 17's 17th Heaven and Face the Sun. So for 17th Heaven, I need 4 cards. That's it. I just need 4 cards and it'll be done. And then for Face the Sun, I need 12 cards and that will be done. So then that will finish Face the Sun, Sector 17, FML, and 17th Heaven. So then once I finish that in the second half of the year, they're going to become a group where I'm not going to buy their albums anymore. I may buy S-Cubes' Carrot version every comeback, and that's probably going to be it. But I'm not going to go and buy their physical albums anymore. Again, like I just said, I might just buy S-Cubes' Carrot version and call it a day. But that's even a stretch. I may not even do that anymore. And then, yeah. For Face the Sun, because again, I'm only collecting 1 card per concept. So yes, there's five albums plus the Carrot version, but like there's 5 versions, but in each one has 3 sets. So I'm only collecting my favorite card from each set because they all share a similar back. And then for Enhypen, this one's kind of a prio, but not really. Like if I don't finish it, I'm not going to beat myself up. And that is Finished Dimension, Manifesto, and Orange Blood. Now, you guys will see this in one of my upcoming sorting photo card videos. I haven't got the package yet, but it is, I think they're actually still sitting in Poké Market. But I did, off camera, I've been like buying some cards here and there. And I've got most of his Jay's Dimension cards. I just need 2 more. Manifesto, I've always just needed 2 more. And then Orange Blood, I literally just need 2 more to finish him. So, and those are the Kalpa cards. So I need to go ahead and just get on there and just bite the bullet, pay the price, get the cards. Same thing with Even. I want to finish Hanbin. I'm very close. I'm finished with the Unseen. I need to get his Digipacks for Target Me, and then I need to get everything for Ride or Die. So I'm going to go ahead and either probably this next paycheck coming up, so next week for this video, or sometime in the next couple weeks, next couple checks, I want to go ahead and get all of his cards, because I want to have him caught up by their next comeback, which could be any time now. So I want to get it done. New Jeans, I just need to get everything for Blue Book and OMG for Minji, but like, I don't know. In my head, I'm thinking, would it be cheaper to just buy the physical album from like my local K-pop store or online, or just to buy the cards? So that's something I'm gonna rack, and I'll let you guys know. Next, you Ride the Vibe. I just need, I think in total for the entire album, I need like 5 or 6 cards. I think it's only 5, so I want to get that done. That's a prio. That's like a top, like high priority. So we're gonna go ahead and highlight that actually, so that editing me can see that and go like, add it to your wish list, you know? Okay, I don't know where all my highlighters went, so we're just gonna use the blue one. So Ride the Vibe is a high prio. Ode is a high prio, and Edmix are high prios. This is also a high prio. The rest of these are like, if they don't get done, they don't get done. Like, I'm not going to beat myself up come January or June, July, that time frame. Wish, I want to finish Wish, Songbird, and Steady. Now, again, I am expecting that some of the cards are going to be a little bit harder, and I might just have to like wait those out or just bite the bullet and pay the price. But Wish is already done, actually. I don't know why I wrote that. But Songbird, I need to work on Songbird, and I need to work on Steady. So they're like in a medium priority. Then Zykers, that's a prio. I need to get Minjae caught up. At least for like their more recent comebacks, so their 2024 comebacks, I want to finish them. I want to go into their next potential comeback at any point, because again, they're a KQ group, they could drop at any point, and just be able to go into this next comeback without having to worry about back collecting. ZV1, I don't know about Melting Point, but I do know that Hello, like You Had Me at Hello, is going to be a prio, 100%. Same thing with Stray Kids. I put Ordinary, Maxident, and Rockstar because I just need a few cards for all of them. So this is going to be a high prio. I want to finish all of them so that I can have them, at least for me, caught up from Ordinary through Rockstar. That way, second half of the year, I can focus on 8 and, you know, Skiz Hop, and also like any comebacks they do next year. Wavy, Now, if you guys watched my collection goals for like end of year for last year, I said the exact same albums: Take Over the Moon, Kickback, and All My Youth. We're gonna keep that again, and these are going to be high prios because I need to finish them. Dream, the only high prio on here is ISTJ and Candy. The other two, no, Dreamscape is a high prio. Beatbox is not a high prio. If I don't finish it, I don't finish it. But these 3 albums I do want to finish. 127, I put Sticker, Favorite, Two Baddies, and AO. That does feel like a lot. So we're gonna kind of play that by ear. I do know though that I do want to get these 2 done at least, AO and Favorite, because they're just repackages. And then Twice, I put With Youth. It's not really a prio. Itzy, Kill My Doubt, and Checkmate are prios. The other 2 albums are like If I See the Cards for Cheap. So those are like our goals. So that's our goals for collecting. Now let's talk about our goals for the channel. So my goals for the channel are, I want to slow down on posting because I feel like towards the like later half of the year, like after I came back from LA, I was just posting, and it was starting to burn me out because I felt like I was just making the same video over and over again. So, and this is going to be kind of where we talk about the channel as a whole. So my new plan is I'm going to post on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So Wednesdays will be just something K-pop related. Friday will always be a budgeting video. Or not Friday, Saturday, sorry, my bad. So that I can do my cash stuffing and everything and then get that posted. Either Saturday or Sunday, and then Sundays, because I'm going to try to offset my storing photo card videos with the budgeting videos. And then like every Wednesday, every week there will be a K-pop related video. So an unboxing, like, but if there's an album drops and it drops at Target and it comes out on Friday, then obviously whatever, it will go up on Friday or Saturday. Like, and I also, like, going into this year, I don't want to beat myself up so much for not getting things up on time, because someone did DM me and they're like, hey, like, I thought Jordy Must was 12 days. What happened? What happened is I got sick. The end of year flip through kind of beat me up because I was beating myself up because I wanted to have it up by noon. But the way that timing fell, like right after Christmas, like the day after Christmas, I had to be at work at literally 8 o'clock in the morning for a meeting, or not a meeting, to open the store. And then I just never got around to filming the video until literally like midnight on New Year's Eve, like between December 30th and December 31st. Like it was like 11:45 when I started filming. So I already knew that I was not going to get that video up in time. So I didn't even get that video up until around 6:30, 7 o'clock that night, which really sucked because I wanted it up earlier, but it worked out anyways. So yeah, and then I kind of just tried to tack some things onto the back end of Jordy Miss that weren't really planned into Jordy Miss and didn't really work out for Jordy Miss, and that's okay. So that's another thing, is I want to plan out Jordy Miss better because I'm going to do it again this year. But I think I'm going to start brainstorming ideas for it now, or just like throughout the year, so that when we come down to Jordy Miss 1, I want to do it before Christmas. Like, I kind of want to do it where, like, the middle of it is Christmas and then the end of it is New Year's. So I'm thinking 12 days, whatever. I got to see how that's all going to work out. So yes, and then, because I really did enjoy, and I think what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to make sure I pre-record everything like a day in advance to get it up. So yeah. Another goal I want to do is I just want to keep growing the channel. I do want to try to branch out to do some more content. So if you're watching this video and you want to watch some certain content on this channel, please comment down below. I have been like looking into some new content I want to do, like vlogging, and you guys will see this in a couple days, but budgeting is a new one. I just finished filming me stuffing this binder, so you guys will see me stuff that in a couple days. And then for my first stuffing, obviously like budgeting content will get better over time. I haven't edited that video yet because I literally just finished filming and then I'm now filming this, but I haven't had the energy to film until today, so I'm like taking advantage of that, because I've been sick for like the last, like basically since the end of year flip through, like since I recorded that. So yeah, that's basically the goals. I didn't write anything for like Taeyoung, Jaehyung, and Kai because I'm just gonna work, and Win-Win, I'm just gonna work on them. Like I want to get like at least 2 cards for them every paycheck, or 4 cards a month, or whatever, however it works out. So like on my next paycheck, I'm gonna have a bit more discretionary spending than I did this check, so I can put a little bit more into buying some photo cards, which I'm perfectly okay with. My voice is leaving the chat. Love that for me. This is probably the most I've talked since I got sick. So yeah, anyways, if you guys have any idea for any content that you guys want to see on the channel this year, please, I'm begging, I'm like asking what y'all want. Please let me know down below so I can look into it, figure out how I can incorporate it into my channel and everything. Because I do want to branch out and not just do K-pop on this channel this year, because I think one of the things that me and Shy were talking about in a private conversation that I'm going to kind of bring up a little bit is I named my channel Jordi's Corner, 1, because I film in the corner of my room, but 2, because it's not supposed to just be like K-pop related. It just became K-pop related because that's like what I was spending all my money on last year. But like this year, I'm gonna go to more concerts that aren't K-pop related. I'm gonna go to NASCAR races. I'm gonna go to Georgia for NCT, but I may film a separate vlog for that. I may go to Texas this year. We're gonna see if Twice goes on tour. I'm currently planning on either going to, depending on the dates, either Atlanta or Dallas, because I have family who live in Texas that I love to visit. So me and my mom are like thinking about doing a trip out to Texas again, like we did for ITZY, and I hope that JYP does what they do for Twice, what they've been doing with ITZY and Stray Kids, where they announce the tours far enough in advance to where I can, 1, budget for it, and 2, actually like not stressed about how I'm gonna get there and everything. So that's the plan. So yes, and I also just want to slow down on buying stuff this year, because I think one of the things that kind of kicked my ass in 2024 is I was just buying and buying and buying. And there was a point where, I'm going to be honest with you, there was a point when I was just buying stuff kind of for content. And going into this year, I'm not going to be doing that. So speaking of, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. This year, and I'm going to say this, and, you know, I'm going to like stray away from this a little bit at some points, because there's just going to be some things I'm going to want to buy. But this year, I'm only buying ITZY, all NCT, Skiz, Twice, Nexy, ZB1, and there was one more. Oh, aespa. These are the only groups that I'm going to be buying albums for this year. No, I'm not doing ZB1. Just doing ITZY, NCT, Skiz, Twice, Nexy, and aespa. And Kickflip. But I'm going to kind of wait for Kickflip. But for these, I'm only buying albums for them, because these are groups that I collect OT for, so no pull is a bad pull. Because I think that's one of the problems from this year is I currently have so many cards sitting in my trade sale section that I'm too lazy to put up. I've just been too sick the last couple weeks to actually go in and put them up, but I'm going to do that sometime this weekend or later this week. But these are groups that are my ults. These are groups that I'm going to be like okay with buying albums for, because I won't have to trade their cards away. Because right now I have so many cards just sitting in my trade sale section of my binder that are just pulls from albums that I bought just to buy them because I wanted them. Now, of course, like for instance, like TXT dropped Sanctuary, and as much as I barely like or have listened to the album, I really like the Lover version, and I wanted to make a divider out of it, but I never found it in stores, so I took that as a sign from the universe not to buy it. But earlier this year, I bought all of the Tomorrow albums, and I didn't even really like the album that much, but I bought all 3 versions, and I did not pull any of my biases. I didn't pull Taehyung, I didn't pull Youngjun, I didn't even pull Subin. I pulled all Hyuka or all Beomgyu. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy this. I'm not gonna waste my money anymore. And I may buy Hypen, but the concept has to be really, really good, like it was for Daydream. So yeah, these are the only groups I'm gonna be buying albums for moving forward into this year, which should help me save a little bit more money. I will be obviously like when Kai drops his solo, I'm gonna buy it. When Mark drops his solo, I'm gonna buy it. If anyone else from NCT drops a solo, I'm gonna buy a version, probably just a regular photo book. So yeah, and like the boys, if they have like a really good concept, then I'll buy their album. But if not, I'm gonna scale back on how many albums I'm bringing in this year, because I definitely did spend a lot of money on albums, and I do plan on doing a video here soon where I'm gonna break down my entire and it's gonna be like a fusion of budgeting and K-pop, of like how much did I spend on K-pop in 2024, because I know that it was a lot, and I know that I want to cut back on it. But yes, with all of that being said, we're gonna reel this video in and we're gonna wrap it up. So let's go ahead and get this video wrapped up. Okay guys, so that was my 2025 first half of the year collection goals, and just goals for the channel in general. I just want to finish everything that's in blue. If it's in purple and it's just there, I do want to work on it, but if I don't finish it, I'm not gonna like hold myself to that standard, you know? But anyways, with all of that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, besties.
Nothing is about being your number. You're 106 and I'm 94.